Hi, I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. I'm referred to as the Big Game Hunter because I've been hunting down leaders and staff for organizations for more than 40 years and helping businesses grow throughout that time. I want to talk with you today about counteroffers. And I'll just simply say, when a recruiter like me, I'm not talking about myself, but third-party recruiters, not corporate recruiters, normally deal with someone who's gotten a counteroffer. They're watching their feed disappear. Hysteria starts to come in. Thousands of dollars are going to evaporate. And thus, they're going to start yelling and screaming. I don't do this. I just want to be clear about that. But I've witnessed any number of people do this. And they start doing things like, but why? No, you can't do this. And it all comes out of an article that was written years ago that recruiters so often take as like the Bible, called Counteroffers, the Road to Ruin. And it talks about a couple of scenarios. Number one is all that you've done by accepting a counteroffer is brand yourself as disloyal. So that number one, if in the future there's an opportunity for a promotion and there's a choice between you and the loyal person, who do you think they're going to give the promotion to? The loyal one. Secondly, that all you've gotten was the raise that they were planning for you in advance a little bit early, or less. They could have been talking about more, but you'll never know it because all they're going to do is match the money. And there's a third scenario that may come to me by the end of the video. I want to be a little bit more practical with you and say that usually the circumstances that prompt your departure are not purely money. They could be the nature of the work. They could be your relationship with your manager. And kind of like an abused spouse who promises to do much better in the future. Invariably, the old behaviors return. And you're left being in a situation where you've accepted a counteroffer to work for this problem person or problem situation who returns with a vengeance. And I don't mean by that they're going to hurt you or harm you, but it always feels that much more extreme when you've capitulated to the, it's almost like a hostage situation. You're holding them hostage, they wind up making promises, and now it feels worse. So I just want to say to you with regard to accepting a counteroffer, be very, very careful. I can't say, unilaterally never to accept a counteroffer. That would be foolish. There could be extenuating circumstances, certainly. The person you'd be working for, they let you know is being transferred tomorrow. You're going to be getting their job. Examples like that abound of situations where it might make sense, and I want you to hear that phrase, might make sense to accept a counteroffer. But don't do it for the money. Don't do it for promises that might happen in the future. After all, the manager who makes that promise to you might be gone in 2 months' time, and the new manager who comes on board is never aware of the promise made. So be careful, be cautious, be smart about these things. Statistically, I would say it's much wiser not to accept a counteroffer than to accept one. But there are the exceptions, and thus you have to weigh them very carefully. This is Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did and you're watching on YouTube, click the like button that's down below. Let people know that you found it helpful. It helps them by letting them know it's a worthwhile video. It helps me by improving my rankings with YouTube. In addition, I want to suggest that you subscribe to my channel here, which is The Big Game Hunter TV, all one word, The Big Game Hunter TV. You get notices whenever I do a new video for YouTube. Now, I also want to say that you ought to come over to my website, which is jeffaltman.com, and sign up for a complimentary subscription to No BS Job Search Advice e-zine, which I publish weekly with advice for job hunters that's good anywhere in the world. You can read previous articles I've written for the e-zine there, post your resume to more than 50 sites from mine, search positions I'm recruiting for. You have access to easy-to-work-with career builder links on the home page, Indeed on the links page, Job Search Universe on the bottom of the home page, both of which search thousands of other sites for job leads so you don't have to find all these places. There's information about my books and guides to job hunting as well as other people's books, so come over to the site and go exploring on it. 2 final things, please. First of all, if you haven't already done so, send me a connection request on LinkedIn. The address is linkedin.com/in/TheBigGameHunter. I accept connection requests from people all over the world, except if you're a third-party recruiter or in a country known for scams or spam. Finally, if your firm is trying to hire someone, send me an email at the address below. Let me know who to contact and whether or not I can mention your name. I'd love to help your firm staff a position and help some people get back to work. This is Jeff Altman. I hope you have a great day. Take care.